Baseball. This is MLB The Show 22. I'm RC Robbin. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. This is a created franchise. Imagine if the actors from the Marvel Cinematic Universe were to play Major League Baseball against legends past and present. As you can see, the Avengers have been wedged into the American League West division. It's only 11 games old. The Avengers are 9-1. They have a 3.5 game lead over the rest of the pack. 3.5 game lead over the Angels of Anaheim. Let's play the next game in the schedule. Beginning of a 3-game set against the Arizona Diamondbacks, against Babe Ruth and the Arizona Diamondbacks, who's 2-0. The ace of the staff, Tom Hiddleston, is pitching for the Avengers, the Hollywood Avengers, going for his 3rd win on the season. So let's do this. Play full game, simulation, at Chase Field. Broadcast, regional theme, quick counts offer, tactical, open, clear skies. I don't like regional theme. I like the show theme. Let's do it that way. Tom Hiddleston, again, is the starter. Let's start everybody up. If you're new to the broadcast, I hit, I pitch, I field. I do not run the bases. I let the computer run the bases for me. Difficulty setting is set to dynamic, which means it goes up and down based on how well I play or how poorly I play. And of course, I do play-by-play. Hopefully, you can deal with the sound of my voice. This is Avengers Baseball on MLB The Show 22. We are live for some Major League Baseball here at Chase Field. Opening month of the season, the Hollywood Avengers visit the Arizona Diamondbacks. Babe Ruth pitches for the Diamondbacks. 2 starts, 2 wins, 2.63 earned on average. He will face the designated hitter today, Tom Holland, hitting .286, has 4 home runs in only 10 games. At the knees for strike 1, the ball game has now begun. Diamondbacks are 6-4 in the first 10 games of the regular season. Way out in front of the slider, swing and miss. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Tom Holland. Tom Holland plays Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Swing and a miss, the slow 12-6 curveball. First strike out of the game for Babe. First out of the game for the Diamondbacks. Here's the replay. Couldn't square it up. So next up for the Hollywood Avengers is Chadwick Boseman, the late great Chadwick Boseman, hitting .243. Hits a line drive to center. Chases it down the center fielder, makes the catch. There are 2 quick outs here in the top of the first inning. DH is Tom Holland. Chadwick Boseman's at 3rd. Brie Larson is at 2nd. Chris Hemsworth is batting cleanup and playing first base. Dave Bautista is the catcher. Richard Madden is in center. Simulu is in left. Sebastian Stan is in right and batting 9th and playing shortstop. Anthony Mackie. Brie Larson, .237 on the season. She plays Captain Marvel. Takes fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. .237, 1 homer, 3 RBIs on the season. She's a switch hitter batting from the right side against the lefty, Babe Ruth. Fastball is high. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Skies it to center, playable. Makes the catch to retire the side. So after half inning here at Chase Field, it's the Avengers nothing. The Diamondbacks come in to bat. This is MLB The Show 22. On the mound for the Hollywood Avengers, going for win number 3, is Loki, Tom Hiddleston. He will face Torrey Hunter, batting .205 on the season. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. Change up at the knees. Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouls back the curveball, or better yet, a slider. Count is 1 and 2 on Torrey Hunter. Fouls it upstairs behind home plate. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes on Hunter. Strike 3 called. Fastball right down the middle. I don't know what he was looking for. First strikeout of the game for Tom Hiddleston.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Bang, right down the middle. So 1 away, up steps Jorge Mateo, hitting a .158 on the season. Swing and a miss at the high fastball, strike 1. Jorge, no homers, no RBIs. Obviously a part-time player. Slider finds the top of the zone. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes on Jorge. Strike 3 called. Inside corner, 2 away. 2 strikeouts here in the bottom of the first for Loki. Next up is Alan Trammell, 282 on the season. Alan Trammell's a shortstop for the Diamondbacks. Fastball just misses the outside corner, ball 1. He has 1 homer and 3 RBIs on the season. In real life, he played for the Detroit Tigers during the 1980s. Member of the 1984 championship Detroit Tigers. Fastball inside corner, count evens 2 balls. Check that, 1 ball and 1 strike. Slider off the plate, 2-1. Chases a changeup off the plate. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases empty, no score. Bottom of the first here in this first game of a 3-game set between these 2 ball clubs. Pops it up, right side, slicing, out of play. Count remains 2-2. Hello, Sonic. Thank you for joining the live stream. Always a pleasure. Pops him up in the infield. Playing second today is Captain Marvel. Brie Larson makes the catch to retire the side. All right, so 1-2-3 inning for Loki. At the end of 1, no score. We go to the top of the second inning. Leading off is the first baseman Chris Hemsworth, hitting .341. 2 homers, 5 RBIs. He plays Thor in the MCU. Check this. No, he did not. He went too far. Umpire calls it a swing, so it's strike 1. High and outside. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Earl Hendricks is the home plate umpire. High again. All 3 pitches this at-bat have been high. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Slicing to right. Playable. Right fielder makes the catch for the first out. Jay Buhner in right field. Next up is the catcher, Dave Bautista. He's hot out of the gate. He's hitting .538. He has 3 homers and 7 RBIs in just 10 games. Breaking ball outside and low, ball 1. Dave was 3 for 4 in yesterday's game. Check the swing, pitch is low, count is 2 balls and no strikes to Drax the Destroyer from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Check the swing, pitch was not on the outside corner, count is 3 balls, no strikes. Will he take a pitch? Yes, he will. My hands are off the controller. At the knees, count is 3 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count. Sure, the handcuffs are now off. Will he throw him a strike? Could have been ball 4, but he swung at it, fouled it off. Count will go full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Dave. 1 away, bases empty. Top of the second inning. Bouncer through the hole. It is a lead. Check that. It's a one-out single for Dave Bautista. Ground ball with eyes through the left side. Here's the replay. Past the diving third baseman and into left field. Next up, Richard Madden, the center fielder, hitting 242. It's going on the first pitch. In there for a strike. Throw down is in time. And there are two away. The bases are now clean. Threw a strike. Yep. Perfect throw from the catcher. Bang. So 2 outs, bases empty for Richard Madden. Plays Icarus in the Eternals franchise. 0-1 count. Down and in. Backs him off the plate. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High, 3 balls, 1 strike. On deck is Simu Liu, left-handed hitter. That ball is high. It is far. That ball is gonzo. That's a 2-out solo home run from Richard Madden, Icarus. That's his 2nd homer of the season and a 1-0 lead for the Hollywood Avengers here in the top of the 2nd inning. Oh, yeah. Here's the replay. Bang, dead center field. Oof. 428 feet to center field. Left center. Next up is Shang-Chi. The 10 rings. 200 average.
Number 8. Ball.
2-seamer. Outside, ball 1. Simu Liu has 1 homer and 6 RBIs in 10 games, but he's only hitting 200. Right at the Mendoza line. Ground ball fielded by Trammell. Throws to first in time, side retired. However, after an inning and a half, a solo shot from Icarus gives the Avengers a 1-0 lead. This is MLB The Show 22. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. Jay Buhner, the right fielder, is hitting 206. He has 2 homers and 6 RBIs. Leads off here in the 2nd for the Diamondbacks. And that's a line drive. Base hit. Lead-off single for Jay. He's usually a homer or strikeout kind of guy, but singles to left and here in the bottom of the 2nd. Oof. Hard line drive over the head of the shortstop. Next up is Paul Konerko, the first baseman, hitting 286. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. He has a homer and 5 RBIs on the season. Slider off the plate, 1-1. Paul Konerko was an all-star. Not a Hall of Famer, but swing and a miss at the fastball, 99 on the radar gun. Count is 1-2. Just misses the bottom of the zone, the corner. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Loki wanted that pitch. Fouls it back. Count remains 2-2. 1-0 MCU here in the bottom of the 2nd. First game of a 3-game series at Chase Field. Grounder to Bozeman over to 2nd for 1. Back to 1st. Double plays. Round the horn. 2 away. Nice defense flashing the leather. Black Panther over there at third base for the Hollywood Avengers. Next up is Jason Bay hitting 257, a homer and 3 RBIs. 2 outs, bases empty here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Fouls off the fastball, strike 1. Line drive caught by Thor Odinson to retire the side. So no runs, one hit, none left on at the end of 2. It's 1-0 Avengers here on MLB The Show 22. We go to the top of the 3rd. Lead off, no, check that. That's Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier, hitting .364 on the season. 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Pops him up in the infield. Third baseman makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 away. Josh Donaldson over there at third base for the Diamondbacks. Next up, shortstop Anthony Mackie hitting .226, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. Switch hitter batting from the right side against the lefty Babe Ruth. Skies it to right. Back goes Buhner. In front of the warning track, makes the catch. 2 pitches, 2 away here in the 3rd.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Lineup turns over. Tom Holland, who plays Spider-Man, struck out in his first at-bat. 2 outs, bases empty. Out in front of the curveball, swing and a miss, strike 1. Tom hit home run number 4 in yesterday's game against the Los Angeles Angels. Outside, ball 1. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounds it, foul. Third base side. Count is 1-2. Outside, count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. 1-0 Avengers here in the 3rd. Fouls off the fastball. Stays alive. Count remains 2-2. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Black Panther. Skies it deep, but playable. Center fielder makes the catch to retire the side. So after 2.5, it's still 1-0 Avengers lead. So we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Josh Donaldson, the third baseman, leads off, hitting an even 200 on the season, but he does have 2 homers and 6 RBIs in 10 games. Fastball inside corner, strike 1, 97 on the radar gun. So far, Tom Hiddleston is 2-0 on the season. Swings and pops it up. Batista behind home plate. Makes the catch, 1 away. Next up, Bill Mazeroski hitting .316, a homer, 6 RBIs. Hall of Famer, if I'm not mistaken. Right on the outside corner for strike 1. Misses, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball inside corner, 1-2. He's cruising. Strike 3 called. Change up at the knees, 2 away. 3rd strikeout of the game for Loki. Next up, Sean Murphy hitting a .160 on the season. Fastball outside, ball 1. Won a Gold Glove in 2021. Fouls it back. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. This is Avengers Baseball. Imagine if the actors from the Marvel Cinematic Universe were to play Major League Baseball against legends past and present. Pitches a strike on the outside corner. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's 1-0 Avengers here in the bottom of the 3rd. First game of a 3-game set at Chase Field. Fouls it back. Count remains 1-2. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Again, fouls it upstairs behind home plate. Count will remain 1-2. Hard ground ball, foul. Grounder to third. On the infield grass is Black Panther, throws to first in time, and the side is retired. So we go to the fourth. It's still the Avengers leading 1-0. Leading off in the fourth is Black Panther. He flew out in the first. Bozeman is 0 for 1. Did he check it? Yes, he did. Pitch was inside. Count is 1-0. Late on the fastball.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Hate that windup. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, misses. Hitters count 3 balls and 1 strike to Chadwick. Brie Larson is on deck. Grounder to third. His counterpart over there is Donaldson. Makes the long throw in time, and there is 1 away. Next up is Brie Larson, 0 for 1. Flew out in the first inning. Again, she is a switch hitter, batting from the right side. Out in front of the changeup, swing and a miss, strike 1. Way out in front. Backs are off the plate, down and in, 1 ball and 1 strike. Out in front of the fastball, pulls it down the left field line, out of play. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to Larson. Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty. 1-0 MCU. There's a pitch from Ruth. Grounder, third base foul. Count remains 2-2. Just misses low. Count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck is Thor Odin's son. Here comes the full count pitch from Ruth. Misses inside. It's a 1-out walk to Captain Marvel. Hemsworth flew out in the second. He is 0 for 1 today. Big lead over there at first base. Fouls it back, strike 1. Just missed it. Quick throw to first. She's back. Again, throw to first. Konerko over there at first base. I think he played for the Chicago White Sox during his major league career. That ball is high. It is far. That ball is Gonzo, strongest Avenger. Chris Hemsworth hits home run number 3 on the season. That is a 2-run shot, and the Avengers now lead 3-0 here in the 4th inning. Oh my goodness. Ho, ho, ho. Strongest Avenger. Here's the replay. Oof. Ho, ho, ho. Next up, the catcher, Drax the Destroyer, Dave Bautista, who had hit in his first at-bat. Fastball outside, ball 1. Dave singled in the second inning. It's 3-0 MCU here in the top of the 4th. Outside ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. Dave is currently on an 8-game hitting streak. Fastball in there, strike 1. Count is 2-1. That ball is high. It is far. That ball is gonzo. Back to back, belly to belly. Drax the Destroyer. Home run number 4 on the season. 426 feet. Nothing gets over his head. He'll catch it. So it's 4-0 Avengers. Oof. Babe who? Next up is Richard Madden. Had a hit in his first at-bat. Fouls off the high fastball down the right field line. Strike 1. Misses outside. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
A little late on the fastball. Count is 1-2. 1 out. Base is empty. 4-0 lead for the MCU. Outside. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2.
22 pitches this inning for Babe. Hits a shallow fly ball to left. Left fielder makes the catch, 2 away.
Now batting, number 8.
2 down, up steps the left-handed hitter Simu Liu. Grounded out in the second, 0 for 1. Left-handed hitter against the lefty on the mound. Played Shang-Chi in the MCU. Fastball is low, ball 1.
1-0.
3 RBIs in his last 3 games. He has 6 RBIs on the season. Fouls it off. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Leo is an outfielder for the Hollywood Avengers. Just gets a piece of the 2-seam fastball. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to Leo. Fouls off the high fastball, and the at-bat will continue. 3 runs have crossed the plate this half inning for the Avengers. And he pops him up out of the crouch. Is the catcher in foul territory, makes the catch to retire the side. But a 2-run homer and a solo shot give the Avengers a lead here after 3.5. It's the Avengers 4, the Diamondbacks nothing. This is MLB The Show 22. We go to the bottom of the 4th.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks.
Hiddleston deals to Torrey Hunter. Fastball misses outside, ball 1.
1-0.
Slider at the knees, strike 1. High, 2 balls and 1 strike.
2-1's the count.
Grounder to third. Chadwick deals, fires, got him. 1 away. Next up, Jorge Mateo, who struck out in his first at-bat. In there, strike 1. Hiddleston is looking for win number 3 in as many starts this season. Won 18 games in last year's game. In MLB The Show 20. 18-6. Pops him up. Charging is the first baseman, Hemsworth. Taking charge, makes the catch, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Up steps the shortstop, Alan Trammell, who popped out in the first. He is 0 for 1. Fastball outside corner, strike one.
0-1.
Out in front of the slider, swinging and miss, strike two. One hopper to Mackey, fires, cut the check. The side is retired. Another easy inning for Hemsworth. Check that, Hiddleston. And we will go to the top of the fifth. Sebastian Stan leads off for the Avengers. 4-0 lead, MCU. So, Bucky Barnes is 0 for 1. Babe is still out there. And that ball is high. It is far. That ball is a foul ball for strike one. Hit it a ways, but couldn't keep it fair. Chases a pitch out of the zone. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Stan. Breaking ball in the dirt. Count is 1-2. Babe is not up to the challenge of facing the Hollywood Avengers. And he hit that one deep. It's got a chance. Back goes Bay. Up the leap. It's Gonzo. Solo home run from Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier. His 3rd homer of the season. And the Avengers now have a 5-0 lead here in the top of the 5th inning. Let's watch the replay. Oof. Bay makes the leap at the track fence, doesn't get a glove on it. Solo shot to lead off the 5th. And I think that will be all for Babe Ruth. Manager of the Diamondbacks takes the ball. In relief for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Michael Baird making his 4th appearance out of the bullpen. No record as of yet. He will face switch hitter Anthony Mackie, now hitting from the left side against the righty Baird. Slider misses outside ball 1. Anthony Mackie plays the new Captain America in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Shortstop for the Hollywood Avengers. Right down the middle. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulls it high and deep, but curving foul. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes on Mackie. Tries the backdoor slider, just misses. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases empty, no outs here at the top of the 5th. 5-0 MCU. Chases a high fastball, swing and a miss. Struck him out. There is 1 away. Leadoff man Tom Holland, who's 0 for 2. Spider-Man steps up. 3rd plate appearance. Fastball outside corner is strike 1. Diamondbacks bullpen right-hander Reynaldo Lopez is getting loose. Count is no balls, 1 strike to Spidey. Jams him with the high fastball. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes to Tom. Inside ball 1.
1-2.
That hit him. So it's basically a walk for Tom Holland. They'll be runner at first. Up next is the late, great Chadwick Boseman, who's 0 for 2 today. Flew out, grounded out. Pitches outside ball 1. Inside ball 2. So after getting the first out, Michael Baird seems to have lost a little something, lost his control at the plate. Ball 3. On deck is Captain Marvel, Brie Larson. 3-0 pitch. I'm not swinging. In there, strike 1. Count is 3 balls and 1 strike to Chadwick Boseman. Handcuffs are off. A little late on the fastball, slicing down the right field line out of play. Count will go full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Black Panther. Will the runner be in motion with the 3-2 pitch? I wonder. Ball 4. So hit batter and now a walk. And he's put himself into a little bit of trouble here. Runners are at first and second with 1 out for Brie Larson. Switch hitter, playing second base today, hitting from the left side against the righty Baird. She is 0 for 1. Pulls it high and deep, but foul. Runners lead off first and second, 1 away. Low, count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1, still having control problems after getting the first out. Down and in, hitters count, 3 balls, 1 strike. One more ball, and the bases will be loaded for Thor Odinson, who is on deck. And that's ball 4, and the bases are loaded with Avengers here in the top of the 5th. 1 out, up steps the Odinson, Chris Hemsworth, who in his last at-bat had a 2-run home run. Now he has the bases loaded. Fastball high, but called a strike by the home plate umpire. Count is 0-1. Ground ball up the third base line and through. It is a base hit. 1 run will score. A 2nd run will score. It'll be a 2-run double for the strongest Avenger. And a 7-0 lead for the MCU. That's the 4th double of the season for Chris Hemsworth. Inside that third base bag, will they show us a replay? I guess not. So next up is the catcher, Dave Bautista, who's 2 for 2 today. Backs him off the plate. He had a home run in his last at-bat, so that pitch inside, they may take issue with that. 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 away. Runners lead off 2nd and 3rd. It's a 7-0 game. But this time, he pops him up. Trammell on the edge of the outfield grass makes the catch for out number 2, and he does not get the run home from 3rd with less than 2 outs. So that's not good baseball. So Richard Madden, Icarus from the Eternals film, hit a solo homer in the 2nd himself. He's 1 for 2. He's going to need a hit to get those runners home from 2nd and 3rd. Inside corner, strike 1. 7-0 MCU here in the top of the 5th inning. First game of a 3-game series here at Chase Field. Misses with the 2-seam fastball. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Low in the dirt, but no advance. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Nice block by the catcher. Nice recovery, that is. Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a base hit. 1 run will score. It is a 2-run single, a 2-out, 2-run single from Icarus. And it's a 9-0 lead here for the MCU. Floodgates are now open. Barn door has been blown off. Bang. The difficulty setting for this franchise is set to dynamic, which is supposed to become more difficult as I skill up. Out of the bullpen is right-hander Reynaldo Lopez, making his 4th appearance out of the bullpen. For those of you that are new to the franchise, I hit, I pitch, I field, I do play-by-play. I don't run the bases. I let the computer do the base stealing for me. Up next is left-handed hitter Simu Liu, the 10 rings man, Shang-Chi. Stealing with a 9-0 lead, and he's in there. Bush League, 9-run lead, and Richard Madden steals a bag. Steal number 4 on the season. Again, I don't control the base stealing. It's as much a surprise to you as it is to me. So runner in scoring position with 2 outs for Shang-Chi. Lopez deals the 1-0. Did he swing? Checked his swing. Pitch is low. Count is 2 balls and no strikes. Fouls off the 2-0. Pitch was 95 on the radar gun. Count is 21. Hitters count, 3 balls and 1 strike. On deck is the Winter Soldier, Sebastian Stan. Ground ball to the second baseman. Backhanded. Mazeroski throws to first. Konerko, nice scoop to retire the side. But a boatload of runs opens this game out of reach. After 4.5, it's the Avengers 9. The Diamondbacks nothing. This is MLB The Show 22. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. Jay Buhner steps up to the plate at a single in his first at-bat. Tom Hiddleston, who plays Loki in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, has a 9-0 lead. First pitch is fouled off for strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit for Jay Buhner, and he is now 2 for 2. Big turn at first, but he will hold. Next up, first baseman Paul Konerko. Outside corner with the fastball, strike 1. Out in front of the slider. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes on Paul. Deep fly ball to left. Liu back in front of the warning track. Makes the catch for the first down. No advance. Next up is Jason Bay, who's 0 for 1. Outside corner, strike 1. Fouls it back, strike 2. Just gets a piece of the changeup. Might have been a ball, but count will remain no balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called at the knees. 2-way. 4th strikeout of the game for Loki. 2 outs. Bases empty. Up steps Josh Donaldson. Inside corner, strike 1. Fly ball to left. Shang-Chi is there. Makes the catch to retire the side. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Loki. 5 innings complete. Official ball game. 9-0 Avengers. This is MLB The Show 22. Leading off the top of the 6th inning, Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier, 1 for 2. Did he check it? Yes, he did. Pitches outside, ball 1. Right-hander Jordan Holloway is warming in the Diamondbacks bullpen. Grounder to second. Backhanded. Throws to first. In time. 1 away. Wi-Fi World, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for saying hello. Much appreciated. This is a created franchise on MLB The Show 22. I do play-by-play. Up next is Anthony Mackie, switch hitter batting from the left side. That's a deep fly ball to right, but playable for the center fielder in right center. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. It's a 9-0 lead for the Marvel Cinematic Universe here in the top of the 6th inning. Lineup turns over for the Avengers. Tom Holland, officially he is 0 for 2 today. He was hit by a pitch and scored a run in this game. Fastball outside, ball 1. Tom Holland plays Spider-Man in the MCU. By the way, am I playing or I am playing? I hit, I pitch, I field. I do not run the bases. I let the computer run the bases for me. That was popped up to Bill Mazeroski at second base to retire the side. So after 5.5, it's a 9-0 lead for the Hollywood Avengers. I hit, I pitch, I field. I do not run the bases. The difficulty setting is set to a variable. No, I'm sorry. It's called dynamic, which means it goes up and down based on how I play. Leading off the bottom of the 6th is Bill Mazeroski, who struck out in the 3rd. He's 0 for 1. Tom Hiddleston deals. Inside corner, strike one. That's a line drive to left. Back goes Liu. Makes the catch in front of the warning track, one away. Imagine that the actors from the Marvel Cinematic Universe were to play Major League Baseball against legends past and present, and that's what you have here. My intention is to play a full 162-game regular season. No skipped innings, no simulated games, all of them on YouTube. This is game number 11. Fouls off, strike one to Sean Murphy. And he's late on the fastball into the camera well. Count is quickly no balls and two strikes. On the mound is Loki, Tom Hiddleston. Sean Murphy, fly ball to center. Icarus from the Eternals, Richard Madden, makes the catch, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Lineup turns over for the Diamondbacks. Torrey Hunter up there for his 3rd plate appearance. He is 0 for 2. Oh, I am not better than you, my friend. Pitch on the knees for strike one. This is my 3rd attempt to do this. I did it with 2020, 2021, and now I'm doing it again in MLB The Show 22. I love to play baseball, video game baseball, but I also like to do play-by-play, so it's an excuse to do some play-by-play announcing. Fly ball to center. Routine play for Richard Madden. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Loki. After 6 innings of baseball here at Chase Field, it's a 9-0 lead for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is MLB The Show 22. We go to the top of the 7th. Up steps the late, great Chadwick Boseman, who's 0 for 2 today. He does have a walk and a run scored. You may not know, most Marvel fans are aware, pitches at the knees for strike one. Most Marvel Cinematic Universe fans know that Chadwick Boseman lost his battle with cancer. Swing and a miss. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Lost his battle with cancer in the year 2020 and is no longer with us. May he rest in peace. Inside, count is 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Swing and a miss is the slider down and away, and there is 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Chadwick is 0 for 3 today. Yes, you are. You have a difficulty setting, harder ones. Yeah, I mean, right now it's on dynamic, so it's supposed to scale up and down based on how well or how bad I play. Next up is Brie Larson. She plays Captain Marvel. Fouls off the inside fastball, strike one. She was walked twice today. She scored twice. Officially, she's 0 for 1. If it's too easy, deep but foul. Count is quickly, no balls and 2 strikes to Larson. If it's too easy on dynamic, eventually I'll just, make the difficulty as hard as I can do it. But in the dirt, count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. So far, the team is 9-1 after 10 games. This is game number 11 in the regular season. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. Count 2 strikeouts here in the 7th inning. Up next, Chris Hemsworth, 2 for 3 with 4 RBIs today. Slicing foul, strike one. Chris Hemsworth plays Thor Odin's son in the Thor franchise in the MCU. Fouls off the high fastball, 2 quick strikes on the strongest Avenger. Oh, 4 RBIs and a home run, and he gets hit. Don't charge the mound, Thor. We need you. Next up is the catcher, Dave Bautista, 2 for 3 with a homer today. Dave Bautista plays Drax the Destroyer in the Guardians of the Galaxy. Fastball low, ball 1. Runner leads off first, 2 away. Top of the 7th, 9-0 lead. Swing and a miss over the top of the circle change. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Pops it upstairs. Count is 1 and 2. going for win number 10 on the season. 3.5 game lead in the American League West. Circle change outside. Count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner leads off first. Pitch from Lopez. That ball is high. It is far. That ball is gonzo. That is the second home run of the day for Dave Bautista, Drax, the Destroyer. Home run number 5 on the season to lead the ball club. And it's now an 11-0 lead for the Hollywood Avengers. Nothing gets over his head. Drax will catch it. Here's the replay. Oh, yeah. Bang. Ha ha. Boom. So still 2 outs. Up steps Richard Madden, the center fielder, 2 for 3 today. Little late on the fastball. Fouls it down the right field line, out of play, strike 1. Richard has a homer today and 3 RBIs. It's an 11-0 lead for the Avengers. Misses outside with slider, count as 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-1 outside. My name is RC Robbin. If you like what you're seeing, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Fastball inside, hitters count 3 balls, 1 strike. On deck is Shang-Chi. Avengers Baseball on MLB The Show 22. At the knees, count goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Madden. Oh, that ball is high. It is far. That ball is gonzo. That is the second home run of the game for Richard Madden. You may know him best as Robb Stark from the show Game of Thrones, but here he is Icarus from the Eternals. Brandon Looney Tunes, hello to you too, sir. Welcome to the live stream. It's 12-0 Avengers lead. Time for all the backups to come in. Here's the replay. Bang. Give me a better angle. Let's go. Oh, yeah. 417 feet to left center field.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Brandon Looney Tunes has a premiere tonight at 8 p.m., folks. Make sure to tune in to Brandon Looney Tunes Fan 2000. Jordan Holloway takes over relief duties for the Diamondbacks, his second appearance out of the bullpen this season. He will face Simu Liu. 12-0 Avengers. Floodgates are open. Fouls off the 2-seam fastball, strike 1. Liu has not joined the hit parade this game. He's 0 for 3. Fastball high. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside 2 balls, 1 strike. 10 rings. Finds the outside corner. Count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases empty. Top of the 7th. 12-0 Avengers lead. On the black. Caught him looking. Side. Finally retired. Get up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the 7th inning stretch. It's the Avengers 12. The Diamondbacks nothing. This is Avengers Baseball. All right. Time to bring in some backups. Hold on a second. Manager, substitution. All right, Tom Holland is the DH. Chadwick Boseman's the third baseman. Let's bring in Oscar Isaac, who plays Moon Knight. Oscar Isaac will play third base.
The designated hitter, Jorge.
Let's go back to manager, substitution. Let's see. Brie Larson will come out. And Zoe Saldana. Zoe Saldana will play second base. Check that. Yes, second base. Zoe Saldana plays Gamora in the Guardians of the Galaxy. Manager, substitution. Let's go for the shortstop. Anthony Mackie. Kevin Feige, the master behind it all, will play shortstop.
Number 61.
And one more. Pardon me for the delay. One more. Dave Bautista will come out, and Paul Rudd, Ant-Man, will play catcher. All right, let's rock and roll. So we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Jorge Mateo is 0 for 2, steps up to lead it off. Fastball, swing and a miss, 98 on the radar gun, strike one. Tom Hiddleston, when this game is over, will likely be 3-0 on the season. Near the right field line, Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier, makes the catch for out number one.
The batter, number 3.
Next up is the shortstop, Alan Trammell. He is 0 for 2. Pops him up. Charging is the first baseman, Hemsworth. He will not make the catch, strike one. Deep drive to left, check that to right, back on the warning track. Winter Soldier makes the catch. 2-away. Nice running play by Bucky Barnes in right field.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty. Up steps Jay Buhner, who's had a successful day at the plate. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Pitch on the outside corner, strike one. Oh, pitch was in the dirt, but Jay could not hold back the swing, according to the home base umpire. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Misses outside. Count is 1 and 2. Only 72 pitches for the game for Tom Hiddleston. On pace for a complete game. Shutout. Pulls it high and deep, but foul. Count remains 1 and 2. Line drive, base hit towards the right center field gap. Madden will not get there. He'll make the big turn and head to second. It'll be a 2-out double for Jay Buhner, and he is 3 for 3 today. Seems to be the only person who showed up to the ballpark today for the Arizona Diamondbacks. That's his first double of the season. Next up is Paul Konerko. It's 0 for 2. Oh, that ball is high. It is far. That ball is gone. It's a 2-run home run for Paul Konerko, and the shutout is done. It is 12-2, Avengers lead. Don't cheer too much, gentlemen. You're still down by 10 runs. Bang. All right, since the shutout is done, manager will go to the bullpen, and he will warm up Tessa Thompson and Vin Diesel. I am Groot. And the manager will go to a mound visit to talk to Loki, basically just to give the bullpen some time to throw. Fastball in there, strike one. So we are in the bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, 12-2 Avengers. Shutout is no more. Deep drive to center, but right at the center fielder, Richard Madden, to retire the side. So at the end of 7, they do score twice on the 2-run home run by Paul Konerko, but it's a 10-run ball game. Avengers lead 12-2. This is MLB The Show 22. So we go to the top of the 8th. Before we do that, let's manager. We'll go to the bullpen. Right-hander, right-hander, right-hander. So Tessa Thompson, the right-handed pitcher, is scheduled to put into the game. Tessa Thompson plays Valkyrie in the Thor franchise. Bucky Barnes steps up to lead it off. He's 1 for 3. Swings and hits a deep drive to right center field. In front of the warning track, center fielder makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 away. That's Torrey Hunter in center. So defensive replacement Kevin Feige steps up to the plate. Kevin Feige is the master behind the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Swings at the first pitch and drives it to deep center. Back goes Torrey again in front of the warning track. Makes the catch. 2 pitches, 2 quick outs here in the top of the 8th inning for the Avengers.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next up, DH Tom Holland, who's 0 for 3. Hitting .267 on the season. Does have 4 homers in 11 games. Fouls it off, strike one. I don't know if the crowd would be that enthusiastic with the Let's Go D-backs if they were down by 10 runs in the 8th. Swings, fouls it back, count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. I think they'd be heading for the exits if it was the top of the 8th and they were losing 12-2. Swings and hits a shallow fly ball, center field. Torrey makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 12-2 Avengers. MLB The Show 22. I am RC Robbin. Thank you for watching. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Do you want to change the pitchers? Yes, you do. Tessa Thompson has pitched in 3 games. This is her 4th appearance. Her ERA is 4.15. She will face Josh Donaldson, who is 0 for 2. Swings at the first pitch, flies it to center field. Madden is there. 1 pitch, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 8th. Next up, second baseman Bill Mazeroski, 0 for 2. Fouls off the fastball, strike one. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. Hopefully you can join me for another game. This is only the 11th game. That is a ground ball single through the left side. A 1-out single for Mazeroski. He's 1 for 3. Hopefully you can join me for another game in the future. Game number 11 of 162 plus. And I say plus because I hope to win enough games to make the playoffs and then the World Series. But that will be months from now. I take my time. So runner at first, 1 away. Up steps Sean Murphy. You may wonder to yourself, you're winning by 10 runs. It's the bottom of the 8th. Why don't you just simulate the game and get it over with? I play every inning of every game, regardless of how much I'm winning by or losing by. Fastball outside corner, strike one from Tessa. 94 on the radar gun. Grounder, backhanded by Isaac. Throws it into right field. It's an error from Oscar Isaac at third. And there'll be runners at first and third. That could have been a double play, but it'll be an E5 for Oscar Isaac Moon Knight. Let's watch the replay. Off balance throw to the second baseman, tosses it over the head of Zoe Saldana at second base. So runners will be at first and third for the Diamondbacks. Next up, Torrey Hunter, 0 for 3. 1 out. Fastball in there, strike one. Curveball misses low. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. 33,383 in attendance here at Chase Field. That is not a sellout. In there, strike two. Count as 1 ball, 2 strikes. It is an April ball game. You can't expect a sellout every game. Fouls it upstairs behind home plate. The count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Duck on the pond for Torrey Hunter. Swing and a miss, the inside fastball, and there are 2 away. Does not get the runner home. Asks the umpire, was that a strike? Umpire says no, it was inside. 2 away, Jorge Mateo steps up 0 for 3 today. Again, runners at first and third. Pokes it foul into the camera well, strike one. Swing and a miss out in front of the changeup. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball to right. Winter Soldier makes the catch to retire the side. So at the end of 8 innings of play, it's a 10-run ball game. Avengers lead 12-2. Thank you for watching Avengers Baseball. Leading off the top of the 9th. Hold on a second. The manager will go to the bullpen. I have Vin Diesel, the right-hander. He will pitch, scheduled to put him in the game. I am Groot. Vin Diesel is going to pitch the 9th inning for the Avengers. Leading off is Oscar Isaac against Jordan Holloway. Chases a high fastball. Swing and a miss, strike one. Outside, count is 1 ball and 1 strike. I've seen the first 3 episodes of Moon Knight. I think it's okay. You know. Grounder off the glove. Picks it up, shovels it to the pitcher covering Holloway to make it the catch. Nice play by the pitcher covering first. 1 away. Next up is Zoe Saldana. She plays Gamora in the Guardians of the Galaxy. Swing and a miss at the fastball. 97 on the radar gun, strike 1. Rolls over the knuckle curve down the left field line. 2 quick strikes on Zoe. Strike 3 call, 2 away. Down and in. 2 outs, up steps Chris Hemsworth, who's 2 for 3. He is a homer, a double, 4 RBIs today. He is the strongest Avenger. Inside, almost hit him. Ball 1. High, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs, bases empty, top of the 9th. Fouls off the fastball, 95 on the radar gun. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike to Hemsworth. Line drive towards the left field gap. Check that. And it will, it'll go to the wall. Rounding first and heading to second is Hemsworth. He will make a big turn but stop. It's a 2-out double. And the 3rd hit of the ball game for Thor Odinson. That's his 5th double of the season. Let's watch the replay. Smashes it over the head of the shortstop and towards that Players Alliance sign, unable to be fielded cleanly by Torrey Hunter in center. Next up, Paul Rudd, backup catcher, taking over for Dave Bautista. Swings at the first pitch, pops it up. Konerko charges. He retires the side. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. So we go to the bottom of the 9th, last licks for the Diamondbacks. They need 10 runs to tie. It's a 12-2 lead. Alan Trammell will lead it off. This is Avengers baseball. Do you want to change pitchers? Yes, I do. In comes Vin Diesel, the voice of Tree or Groot. He has a save. His ERA, he's pitched 4 innings, 4 shutout innings so far. This is his 5th appearance out of the bullpen. Leading off the bottom of the 9th is Alan Trammell, who is 0 for 3.
The shortstop, Alan.
Fastball in there, strike 1. I am Groot. Oh no! That one's not coming back. Alan Trammell hits a solo shot here in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 12-3 ball game. That's Trammell's 2nd homer of the season. And the crowd isn't there to witness it. Everyone's gone home. It went for the exits in the 8th. Oof. 433 feet. I am Groot. Next up, Jay Buhner, who's 3 for 3.
The right fielder, Jay.
Down and in, ball 1. No, check that. Strike 1, according to the home plate umpire. Double, 2 singles for Jay. Just misses low with the changeup. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Inside 2-1.
2-1.
Pulls it, foul. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouls it back behind home plate. The at-bat will continue. Jay is looking for hit number 4 in today's game. 12-3 Avengers. Again, behind home plate, fouls it off. Count will remain 2-2. Just gets a piece to stay alive. And it is a bloop base hit to left. Still nobody out. So a homer and a single to start the bottom of the 9th for the Diamondbacks. Jay's 4 for 4. Next up, Paul Konerko. Paul had a home run in his last at-bat. I'm sure he'd like to do that again. Pitches low and away, ball 1. 2-run home run in the 7th to get them on the board. 2 balls and no strikes, and Vin Diesel looks a little shaky here in the 9th. Grounder through the right side. It is another base hit. Runners at first and second. So a homer and 2 singles. Vin Diesel does not look like he has anything. Might as well warm somebody up in the bullpen. Manager, bullpen. Haley Steinfeld will warm her up, and we'll warm up Paul Bettany, just in case. Fastball in there, 97 on the radar gun, strike 1. Jason Bay is 0 for 3. Grounder, 6, 4, 3, double play. There, 2 away, runner goes to third. So that's just what the doctor ordered. So the Diamondbacks are down to their final out of the game. Representing the final out is Josh Donaldson. Runner at third, 2 away. Vin Diesel deals. That is a fly ball to left center field. It's in there. It'll be an RBI double. Or is he going to second? The throw to second is in time. Ball game over. Avengers win 12-4. So that's the first game of a 3-game series on the road at Chase Field for the Avengers. That's their 10th win of the season. After 11 games, they are 10-1. Oh, that was fun. This is MLB The Show 22. I am RC Robbin. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go to the score sheet. The Hollywood Avengers, 12 runs, only 10 hits, 1 error. The Arizona Diamondbacks, 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Richard Madden is the player of the game. He had 2 homers. He was 3 for 4. Tom Hiddleston pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 earned runs. He gets the win. He is 3-0 on the season. The loss goes to Babe Ruth. Thanks so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate your time and energy. Thank you, Wi-Fi World. Thank you, Brandon Looney Tunes fan. And anybody else in the background that might have been watching. I sincerely appreciate you. Please come back again another time and watch another broadcast of MLB The Show 22 with the Hollywood Avengers. Take care of yourself and have a perfect evening.